Congratulations on completing the 7-day challenge of your new relationship with sugar. You did great, and I'm so proud of you. People undertake diets, challenges, and they never complete them. And yet, you are still here listening to my video number 7. To be fair, I know not everybody listening to this video have stuck to it 100%. But I know many people have, and that gives me a great amount of pride and joy. So even if you didn't stick with it 100%, and because maybe you had an accident where you didn't read the food label properly, or you just didn't read it at all, and something sweet sneak in, or you just gave in to a bite or whatever it is on a low day, don't take it as a hit. Don't take it as a loss. Take it as an opportunity to learn. Because I believe everything we do for the first time is an experiment. It's not a mistake. It's something that we have an opportunity to learn from. So treat it that day. So today, one more day with no fruit and no sugar. Because let me clarify. The challenge is not over until you wake up tomorrow. So, again, things might happen. Your sugar devil may try to play all sorts of tricks on you. But to lock this in, you really have to pay a close attention to that internal dialogue. Really notice how the food devil is trying to convince you to take that one bite, just one bite, or one sip of a Diet Coke. Food devil can be like a little kick nagging you over and over and over again until you give in. Or like a badly trained dog who just, when you eat something, it's just sitting there right in front of you with the baggy eyes, and it's like, just give me something, just give me something. And then you give them something and he comes back right after it. So the thing is, the same thing is happening with the sugar devil. If you give in, you are giving strength to it. So that's why I said the challenge is not over until you wake up tomorrow. Tomorrow, two things might happen. One thing, maybe the food devil will ask you to celebrate, because after all, you did whole 7 days of having literally nothing sweet in your mouth. And it's time to celebrate with a nice glass of wine, or it's time to celebrate with a nice piece of cake, or whatever it is. Or another thing might happen, that the sugar devil might be quiet and you have no more cravings. Because yes, it is entirely possible, especially if you really pay the close attention to that mental game, to that internal dialogue. If, however, it asks you to celebrate, this is your opportunity to slay the dragon. This is the moment to observe every single sales technique the devil is trying to use on you, and simply turn it down. And by doing that, you completely change your relationship with the food devil. And if you do it appropriately, you may wake up tomorrow and not even entertain the idea of having fruit or sugar. But don't get me wrong, even if it's not you, don't see this challenge as a wasted time, because you have learned really, really valuable knowledge. You have learned what are your trigger emotions. You have learned and you gain awareness that actually what you are doing when you're reaching for something sweet, you're trying to satisfy some emotions you are after, some basic needs you are after. And what you have also learned and hopefully identified other ways of how you can achieve these emotions, how you can satisfy these needs without that piece of chocolate, that little cookie, that bowl of ice cream. So you've gained an enormous amount of awareness and self-consciousness that is going to empower you to continue the new relationship with sugar. So again, stick to it for as long as possible. Keep reading the food labels so you are becoming more and more educated. Reduce, exclude all processed sugar from your diet. And occasionally, yes, it is fine to have a fruit in the morning. So obviously you can do that. So I'm really, really thrilled for you that you have completed this challenge. Thank you so much for taking part in it. If you need any further guidance, especially when it comes to identifying your basic human needs and how do you satisfy them, whether it's healthy and unhealthy ways, and if you need help in identifying how else you can satisfy them, and if you need any sort of guidance in breaking up with sugar and creating a new relationship with sugar, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to guide you through this process. Have a lovely day. Bye.